Malik Heights, which many of us would know was up in flames as from 8 p.m. last night. So Brenda, as you join us, what new information do we have from Malik Heights?
Good morning, Mike. Of course, you're coming to you live from Ngong Road. The fire started at around 8 p.m., like you said, yesterday night. And it is believed, this is according to security guards close to the matter, that it could have started either in the basement or the first floor. Now, Malik Heights is a 9-story building that was opened back in 2017 and is said to host a couple of business, considering it is a business, ultra-modern business complex. We have a restaurant, online, what do you call them, M-Pesa shops. We have other businesses, including a restaurant. We also have a car bazaar that is, on the first floor. So quite a number of business complexes that are here. So it is believed that the fire could have started either on the first floor or the ground floor. Now, the Nairobi City Council did dispatch 4 fire brigades yesterday by around 8:40 p.m., but only 2 of them made it to the scene because there was a huge traffic in the area. Right now, what we do know that there are shop owners who are inside the building just to assess the damage that is so far there. And we also know that security guards are also present inside there. Now, we can't quantify the extent of the damage, but what we do know is that there are quite a number of businesses that are considered to be millions of shillings, worth millions of shillings. So we could, of course, see this could be extensive damage by the time they quantify just the magnitude of the fire that started yesterday night. What we do know is that, of course, they did try to put down the flames. Right now, it's all quiet. It's just what we call it, flames. Not really flames, but it's sort of a soot that can be seen. Inside, we haven't accessed the building, but what we do know, the damage is really, really bad, especially for the business owners. As you can see, there are quite a number of cars that are, on the first floor. So we do not know how many are inside, just to tell you, Mike. So we should be interesting just to see how this will pan out. But for the moment, what we do know is that the fire started at around 8 p.m. The Nairobi City Council did dispatch at least 4 brigades. Only 2 of them made it to the scene. The fire could have started on the first floor or the basement area. We do not know the extent of the damage, but what we do know is that shop owners and also people who work inside the building cannot access the building at the moment, or rather they cannot go to work because the fire started yesterday night.
Right, Brenda, and one of the other things that had been reported is that there were no casualties so far. Is that still the situation? Do we have any incidences or any casualties that have been reported so far?
Oh, Mike, that's now some good news. We do not have any casualties so far, but of course, we need to take it up with security because they're inside the building and they're still assessing the area. The information that we're getting at the moment is from security guards who were yesterday night on duty. They are the ones who are giving us this particular information. Of course, it's such a sad state of affairs, but as you can see now, people are slowly being allowed inside the building. Of course, some of them want to see whether they can salvage some of the property, or some of them want to see whether the extent of the damage, because when we got here, we did see some of the shop owners or the people who actually work inside the building try to tell the security guards to allow them to get in so that they can pick a few stuff that could have been salvaged from the area. But what we do know, there are no casualties so far. Security is still assessing the building. Shop owners, of course, are here. We can see some of their cars that are parked outside, very big cars, just to show you. Some of the shop owners are really, let me just say, they're very comfortable. But definitely, we should be a very, very interesting state of affairs once we've known the exact extent of the damage. Mike?
All right. Thank you very much, Brenda. That's Brenda Kerubo reporting from Ngong Road outside Malik Heights, which was up in flames last night. And of course, information coming through that, 2 fire engines were able to make it despite there being 4 dispatched. But damage still not quantified. We don't know the amount of the extent of the damage, but that is being assessed right now. As you've seen, now they're allowing a few people to get into the building, but still not clear what the cause of the fire was. The information we have is that the fire started after a few bursts of explosions that were heard, but it is not clear what those explosions were. It may have been maybe fire defaults, or rather electrical defaults in the building, or it could be anything right now. But of course, we're still following that up, as that is a developing story as to the cause of the fire. Still not clear as to whether there were any casualties, but none have been reported so far. So fingers crossed, touch wood, that remains that way. So more information as it comes in will certainly be coming your way right here on Morning Express. For now, we'd like to take a short break, but do stay with us on Morning Express. We have more lined up for you.